Chrissy Teigen fears suffering from postpartum depression with son. The always candid Chrissy Teigen did not pull any punches when she sat down with friend and celebrity hairstylist Jen Atkin at the in Los Angeles on Saturday. During the Q&A, the pregnant social media personality talked to Kim Kardashian's famed hairstylist about a slew of topics, from the perils of Instagram superstardom to the joys of being married to John Legend, and even on to the subject of her past battle with postpartum depression following the birth of her now 22-month-old daughter Luna. In April 2017, Teigen told Glamour magazine that despite the Instagram smiles she'd after giving birth, now that she's pregnant with her second child, the 32-year-old told Atkin that she did fear that the condition would come back once again. "Do I worry about it with this little boy? I do. But I also know that when it does happen, if it does, I'm so ready for it," she said in front of the packed house on Saturday night. "I have the perfect people around me for it. That's why I stand for a real core group of people around me." According to the postpartum depression is a mood disorder that can affect women after childbirth. Mothers with postpartum depression experience feelings of extreme sadness, anxiety, and exhaustion that may make it difficult for them to complete daily care activities for themselves or for others. Teigen made it clear that having her husband, family and close friends around her is a major factor that helped get her through the trying times. At the event, she spoke about PPD affecting her despite everything she had. "I had just had Luna. I knew I had an incredible life and husband and family and all the resources necessary. I knew that I was personally unhappy, but I didn't think that anything was wrong with it because I just assumed that that's the way it goes." She said she just thought that's how you were supposed to feel after having a child. You have a kid, you're sad, you lose those endorphins, and that's the way it is. The lip sync battle star did confess that she wished someone would have spoken to her about her issue. "I do wish that more people had spoken up around me. I encourage anyone who sees something around them to point it out," she shared. "It took me to finally sit myself down because I think it's hard for people to point something out." While the subject was a serious one, the cookbook writer did also get a chance to chat about her biggest inspiration in life, being in the kitchen. "Cooking is my #1 passion," said the Cravings author. "It centers me like nothing else does. I think it's so hard to find your real passion. I never loved modeling, I was so insecure. I always became best friends with people behind the camera." A number of other celebs, including Kim Kardashian, Molly Sims and Lauren Conrad, also appeared at the on Saturday. FOMO no more. Sign up now. Entered incorrectly. Please try again by subscribing to our newsletter. You agree to the end. Success. Thank you for subscribing. We're sorry. An error has occurred. As California UK AU the FRUSE is everywhere this content is available, customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our US edition? Is everywhere this content is available, customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Canadian edition? Is everywhere this content is available, customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our UK edition? Is everywhere this content is available, customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Australian edition? Ist überall dieser Inhalt ist für internationale Besitzer verfügbar. Mocht du in der deutschen Version anschauen? E. Is everywhere. This content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our German edition? E. Est part out une version adaptée de ce contenu est disponible pour notre public international. Sahades vous voir ka dans notre édition française. Is everywhere. This content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our French edition? Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Ja nein, danke. Yes. No, thanks. Oui. Non, merci. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. C. No, gracious. Yes. No, thanks. Translate to English. 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 This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Canadian edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to UK edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Australian edition. Möchtest du zur deutschen Version wechseln? Do you want to go to the German edition? Sahades vous render sur l'édition française. Do you want to go to the French edition? This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. Hemos especializado nuestro sitio para tu region. ¿Quieres servir online Latino? We have specialized our website for your region. Would you like to switch to our Latino edition? Yes. 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 Ja yes. Oui. Yes. 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 See. Yes.